Alright, Pops, I wanted to add a little more about the X5 Explorer 2.4 gigahertz. See down here, the 360 option, we'll show you that one later. Checks this whatever, 6-axis stabilization, works semi-good, I don't know. I don't have much luck stabilizing it. Been flying it without these guards on it, so they fly good though. Anyway, that's it. That's a $40 quadcopter here, and I've enjoyed flying it. This says full function. It's got all the required flight bells and whistles, I guess you'd say. All right, let me stop here. We'll regroup. Alright, Pop, here's everything that comes in the box for the X5 Charlie quadcopter. Just give you a rundown real quick. There's our flight controller. Talked about that a little bit. We got our screwdriver. Handy dandy, gotta have one of those. There's our battery and our battery charging cable. Of course, I added the iPhone block because you charge it with the computer. But I figured why not use an iPhone block, it works just as good. And if I can get a good shot of this battery, 3.7 volt, 500 milliamps. Like I said, it's about 7 to 9 minutes worth of charge, so it's not too bad. Works, takes about 75 minutes to charge. There's our 4 prop guards. Of course, I've taken them off because I have to crash so many times, I don't need them anymore. And a spare set of left and right, our clockwise, counterclockwise blades, and then of course our X5, which is backwards, so we'll spin it around. There we go. X5 2.6, and of course I've already lost one of the little lenses. It popped off, I popped it on, got it caught in a tree, and it's gone. But it still works, no problem. And these legs, these 2 legs do come off too if you're so inclined. If I had the camera, which would mount here, facing forward, that direction, it would mount through those 2 holes right there. Let's look inside there, see if there's anything interesting. I think not, but you can see one little computer board in there, nothing much. Anyway, so that's the whole kit, and I'll try to put the prop guards back on and fly it around and see if I can get a couple minutes of footage with that. Other than that, that's what you get for right at 50 bucks.
Did you put that photo up? Did you put that mate up?
Yeah, babe. Alright, so here's the quadcopter. We're just flying it. You see it's got black tape. We got our black tape here and here. And that designates my forward, but you can see the red lights on the bottom, green's in the back. So that shows the back of the copter. So when it flies, black tape, red lights forward, it's always forward. Anyway, it's fun to play with and show you the flip we did, and fly it around the living room for about a minute without crashing. And then of course just edit out the crashes, so it doesn't look like we did it. But anyway, so that's the little shitter right there. Kay is our official camera woman. Of course right now I'm shooting this one here, but yeah, it flies good, easy to control. Controls are real easy. It's got kind of a fine tune, not really. Supposed to be able to fine tune it with this little screen right here, but it seems kind of worthless. I haven't been able to fine tune it. I just keep flying it until I don't crash it. Had it out in the front yard today up over the rooftops, up over the tallest tree in the cul-de-sac, and then brought it back down, and then took it back up and dropped it right in the middle of a tree. Took me about 5 minutes to dig it out of the tree.
And all the children wanted to come play.
Yeah, so now I'm the best friend of all the little children in the cul-de-sac who want to fly my quadcopter, but I don't want them to, because it's mine. Just kidding. I would let some of the little children fly that quadcopter if they had cash, money to pay me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, that's power on, ready to fly. And there's off button right here. Where's the off button? It's right there by my thumb. There it is. There's the off button. There's your battery pack. It's very safe. You can fly it in the house because you have top stop. Put your hand up there, grab it, and then if it gets bogged down for too long, then it goes into cutoff mode. Throttle back, lights come back on. Grab it. Then it shuts itself off, so you can't hurt yourself until you throttle back off. See, now it's blinking. It's because the throttle's still on. And it's so. I said it was 7 minutes of flight time. It's probably closer to 10 minutes by the time you get it adjusted. And then it has a soft land feature, so after 7 minutes, the controls become worthless and it just lowers itself to the ground. It's pretty neat. So if you're up high, it'll just slowly let itself back down to the ground. A nice even float back to the terra firma. All right, here we go. Hey Pop, I got the quadcopter. I've been flying it for like a week and a half, so I'm gonna fly it around the living room. Here we go. Oops, down he went.
Crash.
Most of the time you gotta get up and turn him over because he never lands upside right. You're always supposed to take off and go backwards too. Constantly gotta nurse it forward.
You need a new camera, girl.
How long has it been?
Well, I started over.
Oh, okay. Action. Alright, here we go. One flip. This thing has an extra button right here. If you hold this button down and push it, it makes it do a flip. We're going to do a flip. Here we go. Alright, alright.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Here's the flip. All right, so. All right, here we go. We're going to do a flip and land it on the table. Cut.
What'd you say?
Cut.